Hey, before we get started with this week's hot tip, I want to let you know that we've pulled together the best hot tips of the last 6 months into a playlist. Stay tuned at the end of this hot tip and we'll give you the link.
Hi, Craig Lambie here, the Chief IT Guru here at the Auspicious Arts Incubator. And I'm bringing you this week's Hot Tip Tuesday. And this week I'm giving you the top 5 keyboard shortcuts that are going to save you time and increase your productivity so you can spend less time on the computer and more time in the studio or rehearsing. Okay? Now, first of all, some of you use Macs and some of you use PCs. Now, more Macs, I'm going to talk about that more, but on this side you'll see the Mac shortcuts, and on this side you'll see the PC shortcuts appear as I talk about them. Okay? Now, the first one I'm going to talk about is switching between programs. Now, this is one of the most important shortcuts that you should learn, and it's going to save you heaps of time, okay? So, on a Mac, we press Command and Tab, and that'll just switch between programs. But there's an extra one, which a lot of people don't know, and that is to press Command and the tilde key, which is just the key above the tab. Now, what that actually does is it switches between between windows within a program. So, if you've got 2 workbooks open in Excel, or 2 documents open in Word, you can switch between them just by pressing Command tilde, which is that key above the tab key. Okay. Now, the equivalent on a PC is Alt tab, and Control tab is that Command tilde. Now for some basic functions. Now, we all like to copy and paste. So the first thing is Command C for copy and Command V for paste. Now, in a PC world, you just swap out Command for Control. Now, cut is a useful one as well. If you want to remove something from somewhere and put it somewhere else, Command X does cut, and it's Control X for a PC. Another useful tip is selecting everything in a document. That's really handy. Press Command A to select all. Now, something you'll use in word processing and things like this is Find. And you should use this as often as possible, especially if you're in a browser window and you're looking for something on a page. Instead of scrolling and looking and looking and looking, let the computer do the hard work for you. Press Command F in a browser, in Word, in PowerPoint, any sort of program, and you will find the Find function will open. Type what you want in and it'll find it straight away for you. It's fantastic. Another useful one for word processing in particular is Find and Replace, which is Command H, and swap out Control for the PC. Now, here's a Mac only one, is you often want to forward delete rather than back delete. You know, when you press the delete key, so if you press Function and the delete key, then you'll actually forward delete, and that is a really handy one. Windows just has a key for that. Now, a couple of Windows only ones. The Windows key is a really useful one to get down into the menu. If you want to go and search, you press the Windows key and start typing. Whereas in a Mac, you press Command and Space to open the little spotlight function up near the clock. And you can start typing anything at all and it will search for that. So if you need to open an application quickly, press Command Space, the first few letters of the application and enter will open that application quickly and easily for you. A couple of Windows only ones. You can press the Windows key and M to go straight back to the desktop. I love that one, and I really miss it when I'm on a Mac. Okay. Oh, it's wonderful. Cool. The next one I want to talk about is screenshots. Now, these are fantastic, and you really need to learn these. No matter what computer you're on, you're going to run into an error or a problem at some point in time. And you need to report that to one of us. IT guys love it when you send us a screenshot of the error, because we can search for that error and find the solution much faster if you tell us exactly what it said. So the way to do that on a Mac is to press Command, Shift and 3 to get the whole screen, or Command, Shift and 4 to get just part of the screen. And that's all you need, just that error that you're on. Okay? On a Windows machine, you simply just press Print Screen on the keyboard and then paste it into Paint. Now, fifth and final one is the word processing only shortcuts. And these are really handy, and they work in email, they work in Word documents, in your word processor, across most programs. Okay? Bold, press Command B. And if you want to turn bold off again, just press it again. It's simple. And italic, Command I. And underline, Command U. These are really simple ones, and I'm sure you're using them all the time. So get onto those shortcuts, and that's this week's tip. I hope you enjoyed it. I know it's a bit longer than usual. So if you think that this tip was really useful, then please like this video. If you think somebody else could get a lot of benefit out of these shortcuts, then please share this video on to them. Any comments, please, or questions, write them below. And please actually write below what your favorite keyboard shortcut is, so that I can see which ones are being used the most. I'd love to know. Okay? And here at the Auspicious Arts Incubator, we don't want you to just survive as an artist. We want you to thrive. And in order to thrive, you need to subscribe. So please subscribe to our YouTube channel, and I'll see you next time.
So the other thing that will really help your productivity is to look back and review some of the top hot tips of the past 6 months. We've pulled them together into a playlist so you can watch the top 5 hot tips of the last 6 months. Just click on the screen and it'll take you to that playlist.